This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're coming to you from the Dawson James Securities 4th Annual Small Cap Growth Conference 2018 in Jupiter, Florida. I have with me today Art Smith from Digerati Technologies, Inc. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is DTGI. Art, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley. Thanks for having me here.
It's good to have you. Now let's get started with a brief overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good. Digerati Technologies is a cloud communication service provider serving the small to medium-sized business market in the United States. It's a fast-growing market, and we target primarily businesses in the Texas and Florida region of the United States.
So let's get into some history, if you would.
So we like to think of ourselves as telecom veterans that have moved into the cloud. We've been in the telecom business for right at 25, 26 years. A lot of experience in international markets, of course the U.S. markets, but today we're really focused on, again, the region of Texas and Florida here in the United States.
What is your competitive advantage?
Service and support. We see a major void in the marketplace. The incumbents are not doing a good job of serving that small to medium-sized business. Our typical customer could have 10 employees or they could have 1,000 employees. Also, some of the national providers are not doing an adequate job in serving that small to medium-sized business. We see a lot of pain points with our prospective customers, and we're coming in to solve them.
What's the landscape like?
Well, the traditional phone network that we've all used for over 100 years is going by way of the dinosaur, right? So we're all going to have to move to a cloud-based communication solution at some point. Whether you're a 10-employee business or, again, a 1,000-employee business. We're here to help those small to medium-sized businesses that are making that transition.
Describe your target market.
Small to medium-sized business, again, our system, because it's cloud-based, can scale up or down. So it could be a business with a couple of employees, or it could be a business with 1,000 employees, right? We do target, have done well with municipalities that fit that model as well. We've done well in the banking industry and financial services, healthcare, real estate.
I'm going to throw a word at you, and you
Sure.
could answer it any which way you want.
Sure.
Security.
Well, actually, the service we provide is very secure. In fact, much more secure than the traditional phone network, right? Everything we do is internet-based, cloud-based, and there's a level of security that we offer not only for the core network that we ride on, but also the services we provide on an international basis. There is a lot of potential for fraud, for international global calling, and we have a whole layer of fraud prevention that we offer our customers as part of that package.
What's your background and some of the other management team?
Well, my background is in telecommunications. I actually started this same company years ago, provided services between the U.S., Mexico, and Latin America. So my background is more international in scope. And then my CFO has got over 15, 16 years of public company experience. My executive chairman has over 23 years actually of public company experience. And then I also have about 25 years of public company experience.
Now, you're a public company, so only tell me what you can, but
Sure.
What are some growth drivers?
So we're growing both organically and through acquisition, right? So organic growth comes from serving that small to medium-sized business market that I mentioned. 75% of the small to medium-sized business market has not moved to a cloud-based telecommunication solution. That's a huge market opportunity for us. In the U.S. alone, for services, it's about a $26 billion market. We're also growing through acquisition. We just announced yesterday that we completed, it was actually announced before, but we summarized it yesterday in a strategic initiative press release, the acquisitions that we have made in our last fiscal year, which really have contributed to our growth and our position in the Texas and Florida markets. So again, we're growing both organically, to serve that growing market, and then also growing through acquisition. And we're seeking operators that are doing a better job than the incumbents, that are doing a better job than the national providers in serving that small to medium-sized business market in their region.
Let's get your website out for more information, if you would.
Absolutely. www.digerati-inc.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Art Smith, Digerati Technologies, Inc. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is DTGI. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the Dawson James Securities 4th Annual Small Cap Growth Conference 2018 here in Jupiter, Florida. Art, thank you so much
Thank you,
for coming.
Shelley. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.